My name is Andrea Fuller.
My name is Leighton Fuller.
We're in Richmond, Virginia and Newport News, Virginia. I was a dental hygienist for 27 years, and when the pandemic happened, I stepped out of it because my husband here has cystic fibrosis, and so we chose to start or to look into franchises, and ended up I became a owner of AWS, Junk Shot, and Doorstep Details Valet Trash.
And for me, I've been in IT for over 36 years. I've run multiple small businesses, and I've also dabbled in real estate, so a little bit of business here and there.
I like the ability to be able to work from anywhere, to be honest. I can take my phone or the computer and go sit out by the pool, go to the beach, take it on vacation. As a dental hygienist, I wasn't able to do that. You had to sit with the patient, couldn't leave the building. So I like having that flexibility to be able to go places, doctor's appointments, whatever it might be. That's one of my most favorite things about owning my business.
Yeah, I would say, of course, yes, the flexible time is very nice. But the relationship building, I think, your circle of influence is so key, and the bigger that you make that, the more opportunities you get to build for yourself. And then at the same time, for the hours that you could potentially put in for someone else to make them rich, I like the idea that all the hours that I put in for myself, I get that back in reward, tenfold.
Yes. I go back to dental hygiene. I had a lot of Andrea onlys that only wanted to see me. I guess I'm very personable. I like to get out. I like to talk. And that has helped me grow this business by being able to go and easily be able to speak with people and all. Even in the way that I run the business, there's certain things that they did in my dental practice that I do, in our business here.
I do a lot of people management, so hiring, managing people, that's just been a big part of my career, so it's been really helpful, especially part of the business. And then of course, having had my own businesses in the past, it's helped with all the back end work that I tend to take care of. And then of course, having some mechanical skill also helps.
I've actually done it. I have no business background at all. It does not come easy to me. I'm very clinical, but to be able to say that I hit over the $1 million mark in less than 4 years, really, I am very proud of that. I'm very proud of the people that work for me, and what we've been able to do for them, in their lives, to make their lives a little bit easier and happier. I'm very proud of that. That it has grown like it has.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that 100%. I've loved every achievement that we've made over each year, to know that one, we've grown our revenue, grown our customer base, and then at the same time, we leave a positive impact everywhere we go. So you change the hearts and the minds of people, how they perceive working with folks like us, and with our employees. Our employees set the bar on customer service and that essential care that we do here. So it means everything.
Well, again, that was the pandemic with me and dental hygiene and hygienists becoming the highest risk factor job for contracting it back in 2020, which of course it's okay now, but that's what he asked me. He said, well, do you want to look into a franchise? And in March of 2020, I'd have been like, no way, I'm going to be doing dental hygiene until I can't move anymore. But then, of course, that happened. And so in September of 2020, he asked me that. And I'm like, you know what, let's look into it. Because I knew I needed somebody who could tell me what to do. Because, again, having no business, even though he does, I didn't. And I needed to know that there was going to be somebody who would just lead me and I told them I would do exactly what they told me to do. And so that's pretty much what I've done. And I'm still learning. I'm still, learning all the time, with the new software, just whatever. But anyway, that part has been good.
Yeah, and I would say probably one of the hidden treasures for me that drove my decisioning behind it was not just for Andrea's benefit or us as a family, but as much as I've participated with different businesses in the past, I still had some knowledge gaps that I needed to conquer, and I figured out that if we did this, it would give me the opportunity to be in a structured system that would teach me something that I didn't already know, and it worked, and it continues to work. And so I leverage that as a stepping stone for me.
You really need to be visible. You need to go out and be the face of your company, and that is the biggest thing, I think, for folks, whether it's doing sponsorships, going to appointments, walking in the door, showing up when your guys are working, letting them see that you are there, you're available. But I really feel like you need to be the one to grow your business, and that's what I feel like I was able to do. I just showed up everywhere, and they just know me.
Yeah. Personally, I think you never let fear drive a decision. Fear, if you take fear away, and would you do it? And I think the risk reward, right? It's a matter of, if you're willing to take the risk and you trust yourself to stay dedicated to your craft, I truly believe the reward will be there. So it's not being afraid, and it's you got to go all in.
Yeah. So we were cleaning out. Leighton was part of this team of 3. They were cleaning out one of our nastiest apartments, and full suits, everything, and hoarder. And they came across behind a